Hey there, folks. At the risk of repeating myself, I have to say, they got away with it. Whatever it is, whatever they did to you, whatever happened, the perpetrators got away with it. Because you're not going to get the vengeance you want. You're not going to get the justice you want. If it's something that happened, say, more than 5 years ago, it's gone, baby. You're not going to get revenge against the perpetrators. There's not going to be a court. There's not going to be jail. There's not going to be punishment. You're not going to get vengeance. Whatever it is, man, they got away with it. And so now you got to ask yourself, is it worth keeping the wound alive inside you and refusing to let it to heal in order to preserve your chance at a vengeance that you're never going to get? I mean, whatever problems I've ever had with my dad, it's kind of a moot point because he's dead. So it certainly wouldn't be worth keeping keeping these wounds fresh inside me and refusing to let them heal as if I'm preserving them as evidence inside me or maybe as weapons against someone who isn't even alive anymore. There is no Larry Donald Bertrand anymore for me to be mad at. That doesn't mean I stop being angry, but it does mean that I should probably get over it and move on. Lots of bad shit happened to me when I was a child. Some of it was perpetrated by people who are almost certainly dead now. Seeing as, they were teachers and they were already in their 40s when they did it to me in the 80s. That's a long ass time ago. And my fellow students, bullying, things like that. I'm not even really angry with Lenny McCausland and some of the others anymore. That feels like it happened 100 lifetimes ago. And whatever problems I've had with my family, it's probably kind of too late to deal with it, even though they're still around, except for my dad. That's another story. If these people are still around, maybe you can get some kind of justice. But don't hold your breath. Certainly if you're expecting people to admit they were wrong, well, they don't have to, and they're not going to. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what proof you have or how obvious it is that these things are true or any of the things that might just be powering your righteous train of fury. They don't have to admit anything. They don't ever have to admit. They don't have to admit that any of these things even happened. And why would they? If they admit it, it'll hurt. And they will not like themselves as much. And they'll feel bad. So, why would they give you what you want? So even if they're still around, you may never get that closure that you're looking for. Be nice if you did, and maybe you can, but maybe you can't. And that's why I say they got away with it. Because the feeling that you don't want them to have gotten away with it is what's keeping you sick. You stay sick because you don't let the wounds heal. And that's because you're preserving some concept of justice or revenge. But past a certain point, like, those wounds are yours, not theirs anymore. You could have healed and moved on, but you're not letting yourself. So, who is really at fault at that point? That's the lesson I'm trying to teach myself, which is why it's a lesson I'm trying to teach you. That is really how it works with me. I tell things to other people as a way of telling them to myself. But it remains true. They got away with it. You're not going to get the redress and the closure and the vengeance and the justice that you want. The only thing you can do is let go of all that so that you can heal from the wound and be healthy and happy. And isn't that what's really important? Isn't that what matters? Healthiness, happiness, feeling whole? Isn't that worth letting some bad guys, quote unquote, get away with it? Isn't that more important than a justice you'll never get? Let the memories fade. Let the wounds close. Let the bastards get away. Because all that matters is whether you're healthy and happy and strong. And whatever gets in the way of that, and that's including your sense of grievance, which is entirely justified, that's besides the point. Whatever gets in the way has got to go. So let it go. That's my lesson for you today, folks. Let it go and get over it. Well, I guess that's all for me for today, folks. I will talk to you nice people again tomorrow. Bye-bye.